I had a Facebook page with, I don't know, 6 digits amounts of follows. And the whole reason I existed on Facebook was so that people would discover my YouTube channel. Now, the whole reason people are on YouTube is so that people discover the existence of their Twitch channel.
Yeah. And unlike 10 years ago, the average age of someone on Facebook now is like 61. Nobody is, well, it's not that old, but like young people are just not on Facebook anymore. Just not using it unless you're like Kyle using it to get pussy. But that's just like a different kind of use.
I use my Facebook to learn about virology. There seems to be a lot of experts out there who understand what we should be doing.
In your friend group specifically.
My friend group is just experts on face masks and vaccines and virology and pandemics. They're all telling me what we're doing right and wrong.
Well, it's good that you're staying informed.
Yes.
I wish that Woody was a character who just bought into everything they said and then just preached misinformation every week on the show. I would love that. You're like, throw your masks away. They're being tainted.
Oh,
they're being tainted.
Dude,
I mean,
yeah.
the torch.
That little metal strip you clink to your nose, that's a transmitter, dummy.
They know it's made. Those are made in China. They're selling you tainted masks for the purpose of contaminating you without you even doing it. Now, first of all, this virus isn't real, but the only real bits of it are on the inside of those masks. Don't you put those on. And also something I've noticed when I do go to the grocery store is there are a troubling amount of people wearing their masks like this.
Oh yeah, I saw like a clip on Reddit the other day where the lady had cut the mouth out of her mask so that she could speak better, and the guy was like, "That's a cool mask you got. Where'd you get that?" She's like, "I made it myself." You got with the hole there, huh? She's like, "Yeah, I can talk better this way." And he's like, "Ah, okay. Have a nice day."
Contaminated.
She just cut a hole in the middle of her fucking mask so that she could speak more clearly.
Here's the first post on my Facebook feed. It's a link to what I think is Plandemic.
I want to play this game.
Watch this before it's taken down. I love the points that are made about censorship and our all-out attack on freedom to think for yourself, all caps, in all of this. The propaganda is intense and it's everywhere. All you lie detectors trained and practiced in micro-expression, shoulder shrugs, hiding lips and eyes and tones of emotional response and other body language and story patterns. Here's your chance to bust Judy. She's on video. I've got nothing on her so far. I think she's telling the truth. Fauci and Bill Gates, on the other hand, are hard to miss. They're lying and colluding. Choose your category from financials, connections, hands, eyes, tie line, koi, bono? I don't know that. You name it. They're as dirty as hogs, in my opinion. History will either be wiped clean, as well as most of us, or we won't, or will not be kind to those two. So he says Fauci and Bill Gates are in on this to control us.
See, unfriend that person now.
Wait, that was the first post?
No. Why? That shit's funny.
It's all over my post. It's like, yeah. That's the.
You're like, actually, he's the most reasonable of the group.
So I don't even see Plandemic on YouTube. I just see a million videos debunking it.
They're not my Facebook friends, those people. Yeah, it just. Let me see. I don't know. I could go on and on.
It's absurd. It's look, you want to. And I get what they're saying, right? Like, to some extent, like if you've got a paranoid mind, then everybody in power all of a sudden telling everyone to do this thing, you might get your shoulders up a little bit. But it's pretty clear that this thing is like killing people and shit. And like 20-30% of the people who get it and survive have these long-lasting health effects. It's like, this is kind of no joke. It turned out. Yeah. I'm at a 1 out of 10 on my danger scale now. 1 being the highest.
I hate how you do that so much. I hate your reverse intensity scale. More than it should bother me. I fucking scale.
I just showed everyone a photo of, I guess Bernie Sanders is being dragged off by the police, and the caption explains it was for throwing eggs at black people. Does that sound like a Bernie Sanders thing to do?
He was probably feeding. If they told me he was feeding eggs to black people, I believe it.
I suspect that was posted ironically as a joke, but there is no joking text around it or sarcasm tags or whatever.
There's no photo or like edited clip of him looking like he's throwing eggs.
It's him being dragged away by the police post throwing eggs at people. Yeah.
I had far too many eggs.
And they were far too uppity.
Yeah, he's just like, let's a little bit of 60s Bernie, fly free.
Have some omega acids.
Now he's turning into.
I was about to say he's turning into Arnold.
I'm going to give you free health.
You need your eggs, lot of protein.
It's an accent I can't do. It's so easy too. I never practiced.
Oh.
What is this? Lessons we learned in the past few weeks. So this is one of your someone.
It's my Facebook group. Yeah, there's not group. These are just like not that guy. Highlighted a guy. Don't associate it with
Men
that.
can cook too. You just learned that.
Number one, in lessons we learned in the past few weeks. No sources on this. It's just a poorly made image macro. China won the Third World War without firing any missiles. 2, Europeans are not as educated as they appear. 3, rich people are in fact less immune than the poor. 4, no priest, Sikh, misspelled, ustad or astrologers could save any patient. Number 5, health professionals are worth more than football legends. Animals do most likely feel the same way in the zoo as we do in quarantine. I agree with that one. The planet regenerates quickly without human interference. Oil is worthless in a society without consumption. No. Majority of people can comfortably work from home. Everyone can survive without junk food. Debatable.
That's the one we take.
We'll circle back to that one. But,
I take umbrage with. Men can cook too. Media is full of nonsense. Actors are just entertainers, not heroes. Well, no shit.
Wait. Leo became Kyle's hero after Kyle found out he was fucking 16-year-olds.